Happy coming New Year, my friends, my amigos. How you doing? It's your backup girl, Linda. Laying around being lazy. I actually had no clients this morning. I rarely have a morning with no clients. And I actually slept in. I slept really good. So I'm feeling very rested, you guys. I saw Bombshell. Was it yesterday? And it was good. I liked it. I wouldn't own it, but I thought it was good. It was packed, and this woman next to me was like, girl. I was like, shoot. But I don't talk out loud in the theater because I know people get pissed off. So, okay. So, what was I going to tell you? I'm getting questions from you guys. I've had some hits. And I also want to pick a winner out of the basket for our January, like we discussed. So, let's see. Debra B. Debra B. You're the winner. Debra B. So you can, you can email me at standupsychic@comcast.net, and I'll put it in the box at the video. Debra B. Okay, so here we go. Let's check things out. I did the drawing. Debra won, and her name is spelled Debra, by the way. And I saw the movie Bombshell. Now I wanted to tell you guys. Someone wrote and asked me to check out what happened to that missing Ukraine money. Where did it go? And I also got some sort of a flash. Now, I don't know if Trump's already out of office, but God, let's hope that Trump is still in office when this happens. But I'm strongly feeling that that guy, the Ukrainian president, is going to spiel. I see him talking about what had happened and how he felt pressured. Since he's so comfortable blabbing, I wished he'd do it before Trump left, but I imagine he's going to wait. Now, as you know, Pompeo is on his way over there. I was going to read on him too, see if he would win for Senate if he tried. Trump already wants to get rid of him, Pompeo. So it's interesting. Nobody can stay with him. He's very, very hard to work with. So, and I wanted to tell you that Ivanka, and I'm going to take a look at her. There was a thing going around on Twitter saying that, Trump's deciding he's going to put Ivanka as vice president instead of Pence. And I somehow said, that's false. And right after that came the information that she's saying that she doesn't think she'll be on board if he wins again. Or when he wins again. He's not. But anyway, like she's kind of done with this, which, I can see why. Plus, she's looking for the exit door. And I also wanted to tell you guys, and I told a couple of clients, and they told me that I probably should speak up. But the last time one of the times I was reading and I was looking at stuff, I saw a helicopter crash and I saw another plane crash. But because I talk about crashes so much, and logically there are a lot of crashes, but I remember seeing this helicopter crash and deaths. And I thought, I just don't want to bombard you guys with bad news. And sure enough, there was a helicopter crash in Hawaii and blah, blah, blah. So, and the other thing I'm going to go ahead and tell you is I feel really anxious about the UK. I'm feeling like something's getting ready to happen. Not necessarily terrorism. Seems to be monetary, and I see people marching, and I see, I'm telling you, there's something going to happen with the UK. Could be a year, 2 years, but I see maybe with this whole Brexit thing, things are just going to start colliding. And when they go down, it's going to affect us too. So just FYI, just thought I'd tell you. I didn't want to tell everybody before because I worry about people getting too anxious about things, but certain things are supposed to happen. I'm going to have to put you on pause and let the dog out. This dog will wake me up like he's got to go outside. I come here, I open the door, he don't go outside. It's almost he puts his nose out and say, oh, hell no, it's too cold. Girl, I ain't going out there. If I go out, then they both go out and they'll do their business. But they leave me standing out there freezing my pachikas off. So anyway, so where was I? Okay, so I wanted to tell you I did see those things. And if I'd mentioned, I'm a day late and $1 short when that crash happened. And the legend dying, somebody wrote me and said, was that Lewis, Representative Lewis. If you guys want me to look at him, I could look at him. But I felt more like it's a big Hollywood person, some sort of Hollywood legend. And there's some famous people that died. Somebody that was a producer, I guess, for Broadway and stuff. So anyway, just FYI, okay? I just say what I see, and then you guys can muster it up, whatever you think is correct. Okay, so the missing money with Ukraine. And that president of the Ukraine is definitely going to... What my picture is him drilling something in Trump's back because he feels overwhelmed and he has sacrificed his own self-worth just to make friends with these people. And Pompeo coming out, maybe somehow to get him to assure him he's not going to blab. We'll take a look-see at that. We'll do the missing money and then let's do Pompeo second. What happened to the missing money? I just heard pocketed. I just heard pocketed. Like I feel maybe even towards the wall, I'm feeling pocketing towards his ventures, the things he wants. This is so sad. It's like these kids I know that finally turned 18. They found out their parents went through the money that was for them. From some settlement, you were in a car accident, you're under 18, it goes in a trust. They're making a lot of laws to change that, but tell me what I can tell about the missing money in Ukraine. What can I tell everybody about the missing money in Ukraine? There's money that's missing. They did not receive. Oh, they don't like Trump. I don't care. They don't like Trump. And I just heard Pompeo is also visiting somebody who's underhanded over there. And you heard they all went to Trump and said, don't hold up that money. This is going to cause trouble. And what did he say? Never, who cares? Somebody said that somebody said they think he does black magic. Or someone had said maybe it's... I don't see black magic as much as I see pompous ass that thinks he can get away with everything. Trust me, this is not going to last. It's sneaky. It's sneaky. They're sneaking things out. They're sneaking things out. There's communication, enough communication going on about this that they're going to have to, empty their closets. It's like the emperor standing there. So we're going to have to get on board. And the truth will come out, my friends. The truth will come out. They're negotiating. I think maybe there's something they did with the money and they know that if this comes out, they're shit. And Pompeo's going over there to try to compromise with them. Let me take a look, see. That might have been the money they used with Giuliani to help get the dirt. I'm almost positive that's it because I can hear that. Like that's part, like some of that money didn't go to the right people. It went to the underhanded people. Why is Pompeo going to the Ukraine? He has no clue. And let me tell you, if he goes for senator, I've been feeling this, and I'll double check. He's not going to win. Pompeo. Tell me about Pompeo. In the meantime, Trump, as you know, has just been tweeting and Nancy this and Nancy that. I think Nancy's on his mind. Why is Pompeo going? It's something about money. It's something about money. A death. A death. A king of coins in front of him. The 8 of wands. It's about the military, some negotiation. The truth will come out. It's about money. And it might even be like underhanded money. They're even talking amongst themselves. Okay, please forgive me on this, but I got to say it. They're even talking amongst themselves about maybe getting rid of that Ukraine president. Okay, let me see what his name is. Ukraine president. You guys know. Zelensky or something like that. Presidente. Yes, it's Zelensky. It's Zelensky. That poor guy doesn't know if he's coming or going. I see somebody even talking about getting rid of him underhandedly. Maybe even physically. I don't know why I saw that. So it's some attempt at his life or something. A threat, they're threatening that if he doesn't go with the show, there's people out there that will figure out something. The guy feels absolutely paranoid. His eyes were as big as saucers with one of the pictures he had with Trump. You could tell he didn't know what the hell if he was coming or going. So of course he's going to do whatever they say because his life has been challenged. I'm telling you, this I can see it. Okay, so this will come out though. The truth will come out. I don't see him dying, so. Okay. Now someone wrote me and said, Linda, can you tell us why the Jews are being so persecuted, even in the United States? Now, this is all Nazi related. This is white nationalism. And they are just unbelievable. If you did some of their DNA, they'd probably have Jewish blood in them. Even black. People are just crazy. But can you imagine when I saw that thing in New York about the synagogue, and I thought, you know, when does it end? When can these people live in peace? When can, I mean, you just want to go to your temple and you're going to get shot. And then some guy shot in Texas, another place, another church. Wasn't a Jewish church, but it's like these are separate individuals that think that they're doing something. Let's see if it's a master plan or what's going on. Tell me about the Jewish. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I've never understood it. I wasn't raised that way. It was never an item. I have plenty of Jewish friends. And my 5th or 6th grade grandmother was a Polish Jew. So I have Jewish blood in my veins. I got African blood in my veins. 3%. I'm a Heinz 57. So, you know, what the hell is going on? Why are they harassing? It's stupidity is what I just heard. Ten of Swords. One head after the other. It's a nation of collective stabbings. One after the other after the other. Cross with the Two of Swords. Cross up above is the Three of Swords. The Hierophant. Behind us is the Four of Wands. Before us is a female. An earth female. It's like it's jealousy. It's like it's, they look at the Jewish, they look at them as if there was something wrong with them. Or it's jealousy because they've been able to, they're very tight-knit as far as family. Jewish people don't go around trying to convince other people to be Jewish. But it's almost that feeling like Hitler had, you know, like, oh, you think you're better. You guys have all this money and you're this and you're that. And it's Hitler. It's that Hitler energy. Like, you know, let's keep on the work that Adolf Hitler did. So I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a good 6 years. There's some more to come. I'm so sorry. But it's going to be a good 6 years. And they're saying that the Jewish communities are like, no, we're not going to not go to temple. And we're not going to, they don't want too many security, but I think they're going to have people there with guns. Like in that other, we just had something happen at the church and a guy with guns shot and killed that guy. It's going to be about 6 years away. I don't know why I'm telling you this. 6 years away, and there's going to be a lot of healing energy going on. It's not 100%, but it's there. And it's going to subside. I hate to say this, you guys, but I'm almost feeling like if somebody decides to go someplace to start shooting people, they'll have hired people, professional people, that will kill them before they can barely get off the first shot. And it's almost not worth them doing it anymore because they're going to get killed. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm almost feeling it's that white nationalism. I don't know if there's some underhanded, like I feel fingers. So like people are watching something and they're saying, yeah, man, I want to do it. I want to go take care of this. It's a persecution that comes from lifetimes before. So it could even mean that people who were Nazis in the life before came back as a Jewish person. And they need to feel that feeling like you're being persecuted. It's a persecution. And the good news is, oh my God, people are just outraged, and non-Jews outraged. And that's a bunch of crap. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. I like that. So anyway, nothing wrong with being Jewish. That's my motto. And I'm so sorry about the persecution, but can you imagine walking in this world and knowing that, you know, like my friends, my black friends, and they have sons, and they have to worry about their sons going out, you know, going to McDonald's, anything. It's just awful. But by the grace of God, you know, there go I. I mean, God help them. People are just, it's more animated now than it ever was. It's not that it never did happen. I remember years ago, some guy went to a McDonald's, I think it was in Southern California, and just started shooting at kids. Tell me if you remember this. So, why are the Jews being persecuted? They're being persecuted because of stupidity, anger, and a gang kind of energy. Like people, I see them watching or knowing people are talking, and they're cray-cray. They're absolutely crazy. And the interesting thing about the Jewish energy that I'm picking up is like, you know, they're so used to being sacrificed. It's almost like what will be, will be. Even though they should be totally frightened and hiding under, you know, I'd be so scared I wouldn't go to temple. Especially with my children, but it's almost like, you know what? If we need to be sacrificed to make a point, we'll do it. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I got. Okay. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys. He has been on my mind, my ex-boyfriend, Robert Mueller. Joy Barr, I saw some video that she had done, or she had talked to someone, And she was saying, you know, anybody, and I knew this because when I first started reading, I had friends from New York, and they'd say everybody hated him. That's part of the reason why people thought he would lose. His own town, his own state could not stand him. And Joy Barr she was saying, you know, we just thought he was a putz, you know, he was just sort of Donald, and he seemed harmless at the time, but now she knows differently. But what I wanted to say is that apparently, did you know that the Trump people set up Mueller, and a woman came out, and Joy was very happy about this. She came out, I'll have to look it up, and told everybody that the Republican people had paid her to say that Mueller had made advances towards her. Do you remember that? Of course it was a lie, because I'd have kicked his. No, I'm just kidding. It was a lie. But you see what they're going to do? They make up stories. They try to get, if they can't find dirt, they'll make up dirt. So, yeah, Mueller is just, I'm going to tell you energetically, he's like, hands up. He's not going to save the day as far as jumping in there. He did what he was supposed to do. He's circumvented, sent a bunch of stuff out. He's getting ready to, I see him testifying again. So this could be after Trump is gone. But I feel like a lot of apologies need to be made. But just tell me how my guy Mueller's doing. Tell me about how Mueller's doing. Tell me about Mueller. People were saying, oh, it was a nothing burger. Oh my God. It's like them saying we're not going to impeach Trump with all that evidence in there. It's like they can't see or hear. It's like, did you read Mueller report? Nobody read it. And it was scandalous. Oh my God. And then he testified. And sure, he was a little bit weak, but by God, don't worry, this will all come out later. Tell me about how Mueller's doing. What's going on in his head? Remember, we used to read on him all the time. He loves his wife. I like that. Here he is. He always shows up. It's like, hey, Linda, I'm here. Yeah, he's exhausted. He might even have some little anxiety issues. I think he doesn't like seeing and witnessing what's happening in this world. Jesus Christ. I mean, first of all, he did a war that was a fake war. That was no good war, the Vietnam War, although we appreciate his service, and he was a hero. But you see what I'm saying? The guy got nothing but hit in the butt. Oh, he has the 9 of Cups. So don't worry. Don't worry, Robert. I know you listen. You know, he seems so quiet and doesn't want to deal with things. But I see a lot of money coming his way, or energy coming his way. This could even be spiritual money, because he feels exhausted. I think his wife's health's a little bit bad right now. She's not up to par. She's worried about him. He's getting the much needed rest, and I get tons of people would love to talk to him, but right now, no. Eventually, I see maybe he does some program or something. He gets paid fat, you know? Hell yeah. I got that on Cohen, too. I don't know if I told you guys. When Cohen finally gets out, I saw a big book deal or something. He might even be working on it now, or I don't know what's up, but he's going to end up getting fat with money. By fat, I mean fat with change, you know. Okay. And John Lewis, God bless him. Sweet John Lewis. That apparently a client of mine wrote me and said, Linda, my husband had the same prostate cancer, and making it through it is not good. This guy's pretty powerful, though. And let me tell you, like I've told you guys before, I had a friend that was bad lung cancer. And I never saw him dying, and we're going on 11 years, and he's still alive. No sign of cancer. So we'll check this out. Tell me about... Oh, I need to say hi to my sister's girlfriend, best friend, salt of the earth, Cindy. Sweet as can be. She's like, Tana, you need a little insulin after you talk to her. She is such a dear friend to my sister and to me, but she, you know, will move heaven and earth. When my sister lost her husband, she was there. But anyway, Cindy's watching, and her daughter and her granddaughter. Hi, guys. So anyway, my sister's going, oh, you won't believe Cindy watches. I said, oh, my God. So, okay. John Lewis. John Lewis is, whoa. Hello. Powerful, powerful. He hasn't been feeling well for a while, you guys. He's in a weakened state. Oh, everybody's sad around him. They love him. John, how are you doing, sweetie? He's around his family. A lot of family members here. Well, I see him holding the cancer at bay. I mean, I see him working hard. If he starts to get sick to where he can't fight it anymore, he's got at least till May, maybe June. But they're not actually saying he dies. He could just say, listen, I'm going to have to retire because this is kicking my ass. But I just see beautiful, beautiful energy around him. A lot of people love him, are already over there. So somebody just said to me, fear not. He can do just as well on the other side as he's done on this side for everyone. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I think he had a good sense of, like Elijah Cummings. Elijah. Very, very positive, you know, kind of that full laughter. He enjoyed people. He enjoys people. And he is loved. And he's met many masters. He's a good person. Okay, you guys. Now, God bless you, John Lewis. I'm going to say some prayers. You know, that helps, you guys. So I'm not seeing death upon him right now. Like we're going to go, oh, Christ, you know, it's January and he crosses. That I don't see. I think he has a chance to fight this and get some more, a little more time. Okay, now we want to look at two other things, okay? Pompeo. I just want to know if he's going to run for Senate. If he runs for Senate, will he win? Or just give me the outcome of who he is and what's going to happen. They're all ugly, ugly energies, and they got caught up in this crap. And I can just see Trump chit-chatting with that Putin all the time. Tell me about Pompeo. So tomorrow's New Year's Eve. So I'll talk to you either tomorrow and definitely New Year's Day. I don't know if I'll do 2020, but we can take a look, see if I get it. I did once read for a Vallejo newspaper. They just said the time. I can't remember that. Anyway, they said, you know, can you give us what you think? And I gave them what I thought. Lo and behold, and I don't know that area. I don't live in Solano County. Boom, everything I said came true. She called me that and she said, do you realize everything you said? Simple things about the status of the city and what they were going to do. Don't ask me, well, yeah, you can ask me where it came from. Came from up there. Okay, ooh, he's going to get in trouble. He's got the judge standing right here. He got the 10 of Swords. And Pelosi is part of this. So there's some squealers coming in here too, a female and a male. Maybe more so females. But as far as winning, no. His hopes, dreams, and wishes does not care. The angel of light and mercy is standing here. So he's going to have to answer to a higher realm. I'm not quite sure about jail, but I'm feeling like trouble. He's thank you. Hold on. I see him in a courthouse. I see him having to testify, and I saw one of those prison outfits. He's going to jail. all those guys, they're going to sit there in prison saying, what the hell were we doing? But they had gone to Trump and begged him not to do this. And Trump said, whatever. It's all about Trump. Remember that. Ivanka. So what's going to happen to you real quick? I think I've read on her numerous times, but let's just double check in case something else came up. You know what's interesting is they all think, oh, everybody treats us so bad. No president has been harassed like this. Well, hello, he harassed our president before he even got in. Said he was, show us your birth certificate. He had no problem with doing that. He's a bully. He sits and talks trash about everybody, creating this madness and this anger. And it's like everybody's going, you're a putz, you're evil, you're ugly. And it's like they're hitting his family and nobody likes him. And also, did you hear that he pays for those little crowds to show up with certain people, certain Democrats, to protest? But he pays them. He's been doing this since 2016. Like, he pays for people to be in his little gig. He pays for people to protest, too. She thinks she's a princess. She's just like her dad. What the heck? The death card in the tower. And justice. I never saw the little princess going to jail. But there's some battle going on here. Somebody had said that they were talking about maybe that Trump was going to leave out of the country to Russia. Here's Pelosi. She's in trouble, you guys. Holy cow. She's in trouble. I mean, arrested trouble. We're all going to be like, whoa. We should feel sorry because she's a mother, but I just feel like all this drama is getting ready to happen to her. She must be up to something. That's why she announced, Daddy goes again next year. I'm not going. I want to be a mother. Hey, if he had worked out and everybody loved him, she'd be all over this. But she knows everybody hates him and her. Her royal good for nothing. Okay, so now, forgive me, I'm not supposed to talk like that. Let's just take a quick look-see at Trump in this 27 minutes, and then I'll come back. And listen, be sure to send me the list of your questions and stuff. Tell me what I can tell everybody. Tell me what I can tell everybody about Donald. I almost have to come in a way that we're not wishing for the worst for him. I'm willing to take good news too. He's really angry. He's getting worn out because he's always in fight or flight. So energetically, I see doctors talking to him. I told you the reason he went to the doctors that day is he hit something or did something and maybe hurt his arm or his leg or something. But he's fine now. It's almost like his blood pressure went through the roof. And they're like, dude, you got to chill out. You guys, do me a favor, write me and remind me to read on that guy that Trump pardoned. White House just put an announcement out that a lot of people in the military are very happy that Trump did that. I know that's total bullshit. I know that's total bullshit because I read for a lot of people who are in the military or have family in the military. No, they don't appreciate Trump dropping in like that. And this guy was cray-cray, okay? Just straight up ugly. And this is the hit I wanted to tell you I got. I got this the other night. He likes this guy because he's cruel. And I wouldn't doubt if Trump was kind of thinking, get a couple of people like that owe him big time, and then maybe get them to assassinate somebody or get in there and do something. You know, somebody that can work like that. I don't know why I got that. It was just like, I didn't think of it. It just came to me. It wasn't something like I'm looking for what the reason was. It was like, boom, he's thinking, this is what Trump's thinking. I don't know if he's told this guy that yet, but maybe you can get some other guys and maybe we could get rid of some of these people. He's just like Putin that way. Maybe even Trump did this because Putin said, get us some people we can deal with and we'll get, you know, like they go and poison people and stuff, but it won't look like it's Russia doing it. That's what I got. I'll just tell you my hit. Now, tell me about President Trump. How is he doing right now? I mean, this guy is desperate. Trump is desperate. Trump is desperate. He's thinking about money. I think I've told you guys this. He's putting money away or worried about money. Here he is. He's possessed by the demon. He can't get out of it. He's in a flux. He's not quite sure what to do. Justice is coming. Now I see a court case coming up for him. I wonder if it's the taxes. I see something that really upsets him. The thing is, things are going to just start spinning. I mean, they already are, but he's just really, really in a bad place. He's not a very good person, and energetically, somebody said, you know, like I said, they said, well, do you think he's got witchcraft or something? Because he gets away with all this stuff. He's not really getting away with it. And you know, y'all think that he's good to go or he'll win again. No, he will not win again. Well, if Russia comes in and totally takes over. But we've got intel that's actually going to destroy whoever tries to interrupt. They've actually announced themselves. I don't know if you heard that on the news. They said, you know, we are taking this upon ourselves. We, the nation, are saying, no, enough. So let's watch what happens, okay? All right. You know, Hitler had basically white land. And so the white people were all like, yeah, Hitler, let's get rid of homosexuals, Jewish, anybody that was outside of what they wanted. Yeah, let's make the Aryan nation. Let's make the white people. And that's why he was able to get rid of this. But this man's dealing with the United States of America. That's a flux of different nations, different peoples. And he can't play Hitler here. You just can't do it. I'm telling you, just can't do it. Back in the old days, maybe the white man could destroy the Indians and the Chinese and enslave people, but it's gone now. You can't do it anymore. Show's over. Talk to you later. Ciao.